Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law through this channel. I'm providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. If anybody's not aware of this is a journey of investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. The objective is to try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades. We do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video, we're going to be looking at MMTLP, and there has been an update from FINRA. They've also acknowledged an error or a correction in terms of their previous statement, and we are now going to look at that and see what that means. We're also going to be doing an update for ABML, so stay tuned for that. Let's first of all start by having a look at what's happening in the market. So the first headline here states that Binance and its founder is sued by the CFTC. So the agency is claiming the crypto exchange and founder Changpeng CZ Chao skirted US law. So this has led to the price of Bitcoin going down approximately 4% at time of editing. Let's also see what else is happening in the market. So next headline here, oil finishes at its highest in 2 weeks, while natural gas prices dropped to the lowest since February. So there has been a little bit of a rally in oil. One of the reasons for this is a little bit more confidence in the banking sector. Let's now have a look at the update from FINRA. So I'm going to share a post that I shared earlier today, and this states in response to FINRA, who stated here, we've modified our investor insights article about corporate actions, trading halts and MMTLP. For additional information, please see the note at the bottom of the article. Yes, we will certainly have a look at that note, but my response to this was I believe the only reason they would modify the article on corporate actions and trading halts would be because of an error. So that certainly seems to be the case. Was it an error? Was it an oversight? Was it a mistake? Or as previously stated by FINRA, the errors were caused by coding glitches. Nice one. Of course, obviously, you know, I must clarify here and tell everybody that FINRA is never at fault. It is a perfect organization. It never makes mistakes, and it deserves its right as a self-regulatory organization to have absolute immunity. Let's now have a look at the some of the responses. So first shout out here is to ProX 2001, who's replied in response to this and said, with regard to FINRA, all three have failed to, one, first of all, make shorts close on MMTLP TRCH merger, stop shorts and market makers from making a Series A preferred share tradable, making shorts close on MMTLP, and also providing confidence for a free and fair USA stock market. So that's something that I don't think FINRA has acknowledged. And the final shout out here in response to that update from FINRA is from Happy and Positive, and Happy and Positive are stated here, you know you were wrong, don't you? Question mark. FINRA won't answer that, I'm sure. You know you messed up. They certainly did. You know this was corrupted before it even started. Yes, we know MMTLP was fraudulently created. You know this was shorted to hell and back. Yes, and serious questions about that have been avoided. You know you ignored the rules. We're talking about the rules of closing, and we're talking about the rules of infinite loss. Yes, they were ignored. You know your lies won't save you this time. We know there is court action going on. We know Congress could potentially get involved. And further down the line, if this does not work, I'm sure there will also be a number of class actions or possibly one large class action. So definitely not giving up. Yes, you know we won't give up, and we know too. And the next update I'd like to share with you is from the Federalist website, and they have posted an interesting article on what happened. So the title here is How the Financial Regulatory Authority Allegedly Protecting Retail Investors is Screwing Them Over. So this is something that was shared earlier, and if we go on and have a look at this article, it also states at the top here, everyday investors are sick of synthetic shares and naked shorts that screwed them over during the GameStop and AMC fiasco, but it is now happening again, and it's happening, should we say, it's also happened with many other stocks. Certainly happened with MMTLP, and I think it's happening with others, including GNS, MULN, and many others. So it also goes on to say here, FINRA approves illegal trading. So it looks like FINRA or the SEC may be making some changes because they certainly want to avoid this. But however, for MMTLP, this is going to be, for now, too little, too late. So MMTLP, the OTC markets approved the registration of MMTLP to start trading. This was done illegally, it was made tradable, and this was all done without the consent of the company. Again, final part of the article here, we're just going to skip to the end. December the 9th, we know there was definitely going to be an incoming short squeeze, but that would have only happened if the shorts were forced to close their positions and the brokers forced them to do this, or the brokers did it on their behalf. So those were the trading rules. FINRA halted the selling of MMTLP due to extraordinary events because they wanted to avoid the uncertainty of people not getting shares. Ironically, who has got their shares? And finally, I'd like to finish off by having another look at ABML, also known as American Battery Technology Company. So let's have a look at the chart for the previous 5 days. We know that today it was up close to 12% at time of editing, up at $1.12. However, over the previous 5 days, it's also up approximately 23%. And we can see here a significant spike again today, where it was trading below $1 and has now stabilized just over $1.12. So let's look at some developments in terms of today. The company have posted here, and they said, we're excited to welcome Rollins Darville to the ABTC engineering team as an instrumentation and control design engineer with more than 22 years experience. So obviously this is going to help to continuously improve the system and performance and operability. And the other tweet I'd like to share with you from the company, which I think was important and significant for the reaction to the share price, and that is with regard to what they're saying here. With innovative recycling and primary extraction technologies, ABTC is a central player in creating a US-based circular economy for battery metals like lithium, as noted in CNBC's weekend features on where EV batteries go to die. So ABML has unique technology, and I believe ABL's technology is also one of the lowest cost. So there was an article earlier that we shared looking at the obviously upcoming tsunami of demand for EV batteries and recycling, and also for lithium, and certainly obviously ABML as a penny stock trading on the OTC is primed to take advantage of this huge demand and potentially could be a huge play in the market long term. And if you'd like to join our trading community, where we have live trading discussions and also share stock analysis as well as stock alerts daily and weekly, you can certainly join for less than $9 a month. Information is available in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.